Hey guys, so interesting weekend, and by the way, hey guys, again, referring to everyone in the world as a male. I'm not sure why that happens, so sorry about that. Have not read Richard Rohr's meditation today, so reading it for the first time directly through you, so a lot of reading on this one. So here we go. Richard Rohr's daily meditation from the Center for Action and Contemplation. Contemplation is an interesting word, and in my mind it means meditation, so let's go with that. This is still week 18, a path to simplicity. A system of too much. So a system of too much is today's reading. I have just three things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. By Lao Tzu Tao Te Ching. Pronunciation there, who knows if I'm correct? There goes a car. Father Richard Rohr names the tension created by gospel teachings on simplicity and cultural expectation of abundance. Cultural expectations of abundance. Most of us have grown with a capitalist worldview, which makes a virtue and goal out of accumulation, consumption, and collecting. It has taught us to assume, quite falsely, that the more is better. It's hard to recognize this unsustainable and unhappy trap because it's the only game in town. When parents perform multiple duties all day and into night, that's a storyline their children surely absorb. I produce, therefore I am, and I consume, therefore I am, might be today's answer to Descartes' I think, therefore I am. These identities are terribly mistaken, but we can't discover the truth until we move the clutter. The course we are on assures us of a predictable future of strained individualism, environmental destruction, severe competition, as resources dwindle for a growing population and perpetual war. Our culture ingrains in us the belief that there isn't enough to go around, which determines most of our politics and spending. So this is very interesting. In the United States, there's never enough money for adequate health care, education, the arts, or even basic infrastructure. At the time, the largest budget is always for war, bombs, and military gadgets. I hope we can all recognize how tragic consequences of these decisions are being played out right now. E.F. Schumacher said years ago, "Small is beautiful." And many other wise people have come to know that less stuff invariably leaves room for more soul. In fact, possessions and soul seem to operate in inverse proportion to one another. Only through simplicity can we find contentment instead of perpetually striving and leaving unsatisfied. Simply living is foundational social justice teaching of Jesus, Francis of Clare of Assisi, Dorothy Day, Pope Francis, and hermits, mystics, prophets, and seers since time immemorial. Franciscan spiritually ask us to let go, to recognize that there is enough to go around, to meet everyone's need, but not everyone's greed. A worldview of enoughness will predictably emerge as we realize our nature being in God, instead of thinking the more of anything or more frenetic doing can fill up our infinite longing and restlessness. Francis did not just tolerate or endure simplicity. He loved it and called it poverty. Francis dove into simplicity and found his freedom there. This is hard for most of us to even comprehend. I'll let that car go by and finish this last paragraph. Francis knew that climbing ladders nowhere would never make us happy nor create a peace and justice on this earth. Too many have to stay at the bottom of the ladder so many can be at the top. Living simply helps level the playing field and offers abundance and enoughness to all, regardless of his status or state of belonging to a religion or a group. I don't know. I just think that's an incredible read. And I know as I buy things, as I just bought covers for these chairs that I'm sitting on because they get dirty every day. And maybe that purchase makes sense, or maybe I'm fine going out every day and cleaning them. I don't know. But do I need, as I mentioned earlier, a new Mercedes, or is my current car fine? I think my current car is fine. Anyway, reflection on things you buy and need, and versus just a hug you can give to your wife that's free, or your spouse. I think those are where things are really important. And I think reading something like this once a day, or listening to my video once a day to remind you, can maybe help. At least think about it. Put a post up, something. Why am I buying this? Why am I buying this? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Love you guys. Take care.